targets have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the subscriber contracts. And today's contract, Bangkok Poison Frenzy, set in Bangkok, and the contract ID is up on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of GTA Girl 478. So on to our briefing, and there isn't one, so we'll just say that our targets today have been very naughty and they need to be punished. So speaking of targets, today we have 5 of them. All must be eliminated whilst wearing our suits. 1 with injected poison, 1 by drowning, 2 by drowning, 1 with a screwdriver, 1 with a pistol. We cannot pacify anybody, no disguise changes, and we cannot be recorded. So for today's challenge, we will be starting at the default location, and we're going to be bringing with us our Seeker 1 in a briefcase, a silenced pistol, and a lethal syringe. So right from the start and off the bat, we're going to select our lethal syringe, and we're going to make our way straight to the boat exit at the end of the pier. And there are 2 guards down here that we normally completely ignore, but today one of them is our target. So just be aware that when you jab this guy with the needle, you have a 50% chance of being spotted by his colleague. It seems to alternate. One time you will get away with it, the next time you will not. So once we have successfully taken out our first target, we're going to make our way right to the end of the pier here, and we're just going to retrieve our Seeker 1, select our silenced pistol, drop our briefcase, and make our way into the basement area. We're going to take out the camera here, and then make our way into this next room, just making sure that both the young ladies here have their backs to us. We're going to grab the fire extinguisher and return to our briefcase, and by this point our first target should now just be in position at the top of the stairs. So we're going to throw our fire extinguisher at the bottom of the stairs. That will get our target's attention, and he will spot our briefcase, and he will move to take it away, and he's going to come this way. So we're just going to wait in the corridors here for his arrival. I'm going to close all of the doors as well. So here he comes now, and quick bullet to the head, and that is our second target now dealt with. So we're just going to leave him there, but we are going to retrieve our briefcase and then make our way through the next room, again making sure that both of the young ladies are looking away, and we close the doors as we exit that room. We're going to grab the screwdriver from the milk crate just in the corridor here, and we're about to enter the tricky section of this mission. We need to make it through that door, which is the laundry room. As you can see, there are 3 people in there, and into the room beyond without being spotted, and then we're going to have to come back through that room the same way but in a hurry. So we're just going to wait for that guard to turn his back. We're going to use the washing machines for cover, and straight through into the next room, select our screwdriver and eliminate our next target with the screwdriver. We're then going to hide his body in the canvas crate provided, select our Seeker 1, where are you? There you are, and make our way around the stacks here so we can get a nice clear view of our next target. We're going to make her sit with the Seeker 1. Now this is where you can get caught out, because the young lady in this room does move around a lot, as you can see, and she almost spotted me, but we want to make our way through that room and into the bathroom. And you also need to be aware of the guard in the changing room as well. So it's a high risk way of doing it. You could take your time and go around the outside if you can figure out how to get past the two guards without rendering them unconscious. So eventually our target arrives in the bathroom and we can then deal with her appropriately. So that's 4 targets now dealt with 1 more to go, and our final target is actually upstairs in the Queen's suite, or the Queen's wing. So we're going to take the safest route there. We could go through the basement and up the stairs, but we do run a high risk of being spotted. So I'm going to make my way straight back to the public areas, and we will go around the long way, and we're going to go in through the front entrance and up the right hand stairs at the back of the atrium, and we will encounter our last target. Now luckily our last target is far less complicated than the previous one, where we had multiple people to avoid in a very short amount of time. Like I said, you need to get to that bathroom as quickly as you can without being spotted. It is tricky. You probably will not do it the first time round, but once you know everybody's routines and you can do it quickly enough, it's not too bad. So once we get up onto the suites floor, we're just going to wait here by the end suite, and our final target will finally leave the lounge next door, make his way into the bathroom. We're just going to hang back a little bit to avoid the mirror, and then follow him into the toilet, where he sensed our presence, but he wasn't quick enough, and we were able to just get him in time and drown him in the toilet. Normally he would not notice your presence, but today he seems to have eaten all of his Weetabix and he knew we were coming. So once we have dispatched our final target, all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape. I'm going to go for the safest of the exits, which will be the pier exit. There's only one guard to ignore this time round, as his friend had a heart attack and fatally was taken away. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of. Quite a tricky one to get through the basement, but we did manage it. It's all about timing, and there's a little bit of luck involved as well, especially as Bangkok is still quite glitchy. But we managed to get all of our targets and meet all of our objectives, and we get our Silent Assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.